The turning point of the match between Arsenal and MU last night was certainly the moment in the 54th minute. Despite knowing the threat from the hosts' corner kicks, Manchester United failed to stop Declan Rice. Timber leapt high to head in the opening goal, setting the stage for a second goal soon after, when William Saliba scored from another similar corner in the 73rd minute. This proved to be the decisive factor in Mikel Arteta's victory, while Ruben Amorim suffered his first defeat since taking over at Manchester United. Aside from the impressive corner kicks, there were other notable moments in the match. How did MU perform in their first big test under the new regime? Let's explore the answers in today's video. Despite the absence of key central defender Gabriel Magalhaes, Arsenal capitalized on their home advantage, starting the match with an assertive approach against Manchester United. Just 4 minutes into the game, Gabriel Martinelli thought he had scored, but the goal was ruled out for offside. A mere 4 minutes later, the Gunners came close again, with a corner from the left flank that saw Thomas Partey's header skim past the post, leaving United's defense in disarray. Arsenal's dominance and proactive play made it incredibly difficult for Ruben Amorim's side to get anything going in terms of building attacks. In fact, United failed to register a single shot on target in the first 40 minutes of play. On the other hand, Arsenal's Martinelli and Bukayo Saka created several dangerous moments, but were thwarted by the solid defensive setup of the visitors. As the first half drew to a close, the score remained 0-0. The second half began with Arsenal continuing to control the game with confidence. In the 50th minute, Declan Rice made a surprising run into the penalty box and fired a shot, but it was blocked by United's defense. However, the Arsenal fans didn't have to wait long for the breakthrough. Just 4 minutes later, in the 54th minute, a well-executed corner kick from the left side found Jurrien Timber, who timed his run perfectly to head the ball past United's goalkeeper, Andre Onana, and put Arsenal 1-0 up. After the first goal, Arsenal's confidence soared and they continued to pile on the pressure against Manchester United. In the 58th minute, Martin Odegaard made a clever pass to Saka, but his shot from around 10 meters out was well saved by Onana. Just minutes later, from another corner, Arsenal nearly doubled their lead. However, it was only thanks to a last-ditch clearance from Raphael Varane, who cleared the ball off the line, that United stayed in the game. In a match where they struggled to build any meaningful attacks, Manchester United had to rely on set pieces for any hope of getting back into the game. In the 67th minute, a powerful header from Matthijs de Ligt, following a Bruno Fernandes free kick, forced David Raya into an acrobatic save, preventing what seemed like a certain goal. As the visitors gained some momentum after that chance, Arsenal quickly restored their dominance. In the 72nd minute, from another well-executed corner, William Saliba found the perfect spot, heading in the ball to double Arsenal's lead and make it 2-0. Just 2 minutes later, a mistake in United's build-up play gave Kai Havertz a golden opportunity to go one-on-one with Onana. However, the German midfielder couldn't find the back of the net. With a 2-goal lead, Arsenal chose to slow down the tempo, opting to control the game and secure their advantage. This decision made things even more difficult for United, as they struggled to break down Arsenal's defense, who were now sitting deep in their own half. Manchester United could not get close to David Raya's goal, and not only did they fail to score, but they also narrowly avoided a corner off the line again after a 90th minute corner. Ultimately, Mikel Arteta's men secured a well-deserved 2-1 victory over their Manchester rivals. From the opening whistle, Arsenal had dominated the game, controlling possession and dictating the tempo, making this a thoroughly deserved 3 points. The biggest difference between the two teams in this match lay in their cohesion and creativity in build-up play. Arsenal demonstrated their superiority, a result of their long-term collaboration with Mikel Arteta. Over the 90 minutes at the Emirates Stadium, the Gunners created 5 clear-cut chances, while Manchester United couldn't register a single one. The contrast was further highlighted by the corner kick statistics, 13 for Arsenal and none for United, showing the dominance the home side enjoyed in this encounter. Moreover, Arsenal's set-piece mastery played a pivotal role in their victory, as both goals came from well-executed corners. This brought the total number of goals Arsenal has scored from set-pieces in the 2-0, 2-3, 2-0, 2-4 season to 22, the best record in the Premier League. For Manchester United, this marked the first time in 10 years that they conceded 2 goals from corner kicks in the same Premier League match, something that had previously been achieved only by Arsenal and Chelsea. This win over Manchester United not only secured a memorable victory for Arsenal, but also marked the first time in Premier League history that they've won 4 consecutive games against the Red Devils. The 3 points gained ensured Arsenal stayed hot on the heels of Liverpool at the top of the table. With Liverpool being held to a draw by Newcastle, the gap between the two teams was temporarily reduced to just a few points. What made this even more special was that Mikel Arteta's Arsenal extended their unbeaten run against the traditional Big Six teams this season. They have defeated Tottenham and Manchester United while drawing with Manchester City, Liverpool and Chelsea. Such results clearly demonstrate the growing maturity and strength of the team under Arteta's leadership. These impressive performances in high-stakes matches have provided Arsenal with additional momentum in their pursuit of the Premier League title. For Manchester United, however, this was their first defeat under new manager Ruben Amorim since he took over the club. Leaving the Emirates empty-handed will undoubtedly be a tough lesson for the Portuguese tactician, as it exposed some key areas of weakness in his team. In the match, United struggled to break through Arsenal's pressing game and were poor in their ability to handle the high-intensity situations created by their opponents. This was a clear indication of the areas Amorim needs to address as he prepares his team for upcoming crucial fixtures. Improving the team's ball progression and decision-making under pressure will be key if they are to challenge for major honours in the near future. In addition to tactical mistakes, the misalignment in personnel choices was another key factor in Manchester United's defeat. In the first half, Ruben Amorim started both Malissa and Garnacho, but neither player was able to find any connection or cohesion in their performances. In the second half, despite Marcus Rashford being introduced, he too struggled to make an impact. In fact, both of United goals conceded came from individual errors. Rashford and Garnacho both inadvertently gave away dangerous corner kicks due to poor decision-making. Furthermore, the inability of Ugarte to control the midfield, coupled with Bruno Fernandes's vulnerability in duels against the strength of Thomas Partey and Declan Rice, meant that United lost all sense of control. This lack of midfield dominance allowed Arsenal to easily disrupt United's attacking patterns, leaving players like Mason Mount and Rasmus Højlund with little to no opportunity to get on the ball and create anything meaningful. The 0-2 loss marked another frustrating chapter for United's managers. Since the tenure of Louis van Gaal, no manager has led Manchester United to a victory on their first visit to the Emirates Stadium. Jose Mourinho, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Ralf Rangnick, Erik ten Hag, and now Amorim have all returned empty-handed. After the match, Amorim acknowledged the team's shortcomings, stating, "We gave our best, but Arsenal played too well and deserved the win. We could have been more attacking, but the whole team needs to train more to achieve that." Despite the defeat, one positive for United was the debut of new signing Leny Yoro, who appeared for the first time in the Premier League. Though he only played 31 minutes in the second half, the Frenchman showed promise with an impressive passing accuracy of 12 out of 14 attempts, winning 3 out of 4 duels and making 1 successful tackle out of 3 attempts. His ability to read the game and execute long balls with precision could be a vital asset for Amorim as he looks to improve United's defense and overall performance moving forward.